As fall approaches, it marks the end of the camping season for many. In this episode, we'll look at some of the steps that I take to prepare my RPod for off-season storage. Hey everybody, this is John Marucci. Thanks for visiting the On the Road YouTube channel. This channel is all about helping you get the most out of your RV travel experience. Before we get going, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are published. If you want to dive deeper, we put more content and photos on Instagram and Twitter at John Marucci. So let's jump in. Well, if you're like me, it's always more fun thinking about the beginning of the camping season rather than the end of it. For those of us who live in colder climates, there's of course the mandatory fall ritual of winterization. And I have a video on the channel showing the step-by-step process of winterizing an RPod if you'll be doing it for the first time or if you just need a refresher. But there are also other steps that can be taken to help prep your RV for storage. And the goal here is first to make the RV easy to check up on during storage time. And next to minimize the possibility of issues going unnoticed, which is really important. And also make the RV easy to get ready for the spring adventures upcoming the next season. So here are the steps we go through. I'm going to go through 12 different steps. The first one is remember to remove all items from the cabinets. And I use plastic storage bins for off-season storage. So I just load things in storage bins and bring them into the house off-season and take them out of the trailer. I also use shelf and drawer liner that I remove off-season. And by removing these, by the way, you'll be able to see any potential intrusions much more clearly. So it's really important to get things out of those areas of the RPod. The second thing is to remove all rugs and floor coverings. So the same is true for this as well. By removing rugs, you can see any potential issues or intrusions. You want to make sure you get your floors clear of anything that might keep you from seeing any issues coming up. The third thing is to wipe out all cabinets. Now all I do is I use a slightly damp microfiber cloth to do this cleaning. And when storing the RPod, I like to keep the cabinet doors partially open just so we get circulation back there. Cleaning is vital so that areas don't have food crumbs as a food source for critters off season. Okay, the fourth thing is to thoroughly clean appliances. This would include your refrigerator, your microwave, stove, including the burners. Now here's a tip, be sure to either engage the fridge lock or use a towel to prevent it from closing off season. Really important, you don't want to come back next season and have a bunch of mold in your refrigerator because you kept it shut off season. Same goes here, keeping areas clean from food particles, especially crumbs down in the stove assembly, can be an essential deterrent. Make sure you keep all those crumbs out of the unit, especially down the stove assembly. The fifth item here is to vacuum upholstery thoroughly. Not only does this clean the fabric, but it can also remove musty odors that can build up off season. Number 6, clean the floors thoroughly. With a small size unit like this, you can clean them with a microfiber towel or cleaner wipes. You don't need a mop bucket or anything that big. Again, watch especially for any tiny source of food. You want to make sure everything is really clean. You're not leaving any food crumbs anywhere. Number 7 is clean the bathroom thoroughly. This may be obvious, but it's actually very important. I like using Clorox disinfectant wipes to do this, and I just get the bathroom really clean. Again, this will keep bacteria or mold from growing off season, so just be aware of that. Very important to do this. Number 8 is address any issues that need to be dealt with. This is from a maintenance perspective. This is a great time to do this. Sink caulk or loose screws, etc. that may be showing up. Generally, this is a great time to tackle routine maintenance items and those things that are generally not working well or looking right. So number 9, I like throwing cloth protectors over bedding and dinette upholstery. I use an old sheet basically for these purposes. And this will keep dust off the fabric and the bedding off season. Number 10, really important safety issues, remove all batteries, especially from your smoke detectors and puck lights. And I like to leave the smoke detector doors open so I don't forget that I remove the battery. And that way I'll remember to put a new and fresh battery in the spring. And this tip can actually save your life, so be very aware of this. When you're off season, it's always a good idea when you're taking your smoke detector batteries out to leave the doors open and remind you. Remember always to have fresh batteries in your smoke detectors. Number 11 is close all the blinds and curtains. I do this for a couple reasons. One, it prevents sun issues and sun damage, but also keep prying eyes from being able to see what's inside the unit. And sun bleach can be a problem, especially in high sun areas that will fade the fabric out. And number 12, finally, place any deterrents in the unit. Now I use a combination of Bounce dryer sheets, Irish Spring soap, and Fresh Cab botanical rodent repellent. Now you can see my Amazon store, and the link will be below here to get that rodent repellent. It seems to work really well. I put it especially in the belly storage areas. So as a bonus tip, remember to vacuum and clean out those belly storage areas. It's another place you don't want to leave dirty. Those storage areas can accumulate things, and you want to make sure those are nice and clean. You can easily, pop those open when you show up at your storage area in winter to look what's in there and make sure there's no issues. So if you want to view other off-season storage tips, I have another video on the channel that I did a couple years ago. It's a top 10 RPod RV off-season storage tips that's on the channel as well to help you out. Hopefully by taking the time to properly prepare your RV or RPod for off-season storage, you can minimize issues and help make it easier to get your RV ready when spring approaches. Again, if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and share it. Thanks for watching. This is John Marucci, and so long for now.